Hey, what's up guys? Back with some more videos here for you guys, some freebies. Started doing this after my edits last season. This season we're going to go ahead and take a look at a bunch of rookies here. We're going to be doing 7 videos total. This is the first one. So it's going to be Juan Soto. Had him down there in AA beginning of the season as the season progressed. They had him rated as a 5-star prospect. So go ahead and take a look at him, and all these videos are being done on August 31st, so the stats are, the ratings you're getting are accurate as of that day, but he's hitting 292 overall, 16 homers, 50 RBIs, and he's at 305 versus lefties, 287 versus righties. So in applying the rating system I used, which was an 80 contact rating for a 300 batting average, given a certain number of at-bats, he's at 287 versus righties, as I said. So go ahead and put him in the mid-70s for his contact versus righties. Lefties, he's at 305. Limited ABs, though, so what I'll do, like in this case, he's only got 82 RBIs, or excuse me, 82 at-bats versus lefties. So go ahead and be a little more conservative with him, and then I'm always like that with the rookies and the younger guys. Check up on him later, maybe like the end of the season, and then in future seasons. So go ahead and leave him in the 70s right now instead of putting him over 80. Power, 10 home runs versus righties and 230 ABs. That equates to roughly maybe 25 over the course of 600 at-bats. So that's how I determine that. How many homers has he hit and how many at-bats, and then kind of factor that out into 600 at-bats. And if you do that versus the righties, like I said, he's probably in the mid-20s, so 60 would be 10, 70 would be 20, and then leave him here in the mid-70s. 80 would be 30 home runs, and then 90 would be 40, and so on. Lefties, again, a little harder to do because of the limited ABs, so I always tend to be a little more conservative with those guys who have limited ABs. So he's got 6 and 82 at-bats. If you calculate that out, 7, that's well over 40, which would put him in the 90s, but we'll go ahead and just put him in the 70s as well. And like I said, we can check back on him later. He is a 5-star prospect, so when all these ratings come out, he's going to be through the roof on their roster. So he's only got a couple steals. Looks like he's getting on base a lot. 409 on base percentage at this time, so we'll go ahead and bump him up a little there. Durability. When a guy's in the majors, I'll tend to have his durability at 75 or better. Speed, those are always tough to do, and I kind of base those off of stolen bases and caught stealing as much as possible, unless I get other data suggesting otherwise. So fielding's the same thing. When I have them in the minors, I'll have a tiered system that I use. When I get them up to the majors, though, I try to get them at 70, 75 as a minimum, unless we know this guy's got a good arm, this guy's got great range, etc. So put them up in the 70s here. So that's that. Go ahead and take a look at the tendencies now. Versus lefties, really good contact and really good on-base percentage, but actually versus the righties, getting on base greater or the greater frequency. So go ahead and make some slight tweaks there. And again, like I said, guys, these are just kind of like, basics of the way I do it. So you can kind of get a little method to the madness there. Kind of figure out how you might want to do your own edits if you do that. But hot and cold zones, a lot hotter versus lefties. So there you go. That's Juan Soto. Like I said, Mr. Came out of nowhere. Potential Rookie of the Year guy. So there's your Juan Soto video. As always, guys, thanks for watching. If you've got anybody that you want to see done then let me know. Veteran, rookie, just as long as he's got about 300 ABs as a batter and then about 100 innings pitched as a pitcher, then go ahead and send the request over and I'll go ahead and take care of that for you guys. Take care.